Filipino culture is very much Latin. Hey everyone, today we're diving deep into a fascinating topic that really connects cultures in a way you might not expect. We're asking the question, how Filipino are the Latinos of Asia? I know it sounds intriguing, right? So let's unravel this together. The Philippines was a colony of Spain for 377 years, from 1521 to 1898. That's many more years than Mexico was under Spain. Furthermore, the Philippines was even under the administration of New Spain, which was Mexico. Filipinos don't speak Spanish because the Catholic Church was unable to implement multiple attempts by the Spanish crown to teach Filipinos its language. Instead, the Catholic priests studied and learned the local dialects and became the interpreters between the Spanish civil authorities and the Filipinos. To understand this connection, we first need to go back in time. The Philippines was colonized by Spain for over 300 years, from 1565 to 1898. This long period of colonization heavily influenced Filipino culture, language, and even our traditions. So, when we talk about Latinos, we're not just referencing a specific group from Latin America. We're touching upon shared histories, cultures, and even struggles. Let's kick things off with language. Did you know that around 20% of Filipino vocabulary is derived from Spanish? Words like mesa for table, silla for chair, and even our casual greetings often have Spanish roots. It's a testament to our shared history that has become woven into the fabric of our daily lives. But it's not just vocabulary. Our Filipino culture celebrates fiestas and celebrations that are similar to Latin American traditions. How many of you have seen the vibrant Sinulog festival or the Ati-Atihan? The music, the dance, it feels like a fiesta every time. Next up, let's talk about food. Filipino cuisine has been influenced by Spanish flavors, from adobo to pancit. The way we prepare and enjoy our meals has roots connecting us to our Latino brothers and sisters. Picture this, tamales and empanadas have their Filipino counterparts in puto and lumpia. It's like the culinary DNA connecting two families from opposite sides of the globe. And just like in many Latin cultures, family is paramount here in the Philippines. The way we value family ties, community gatherings, and relationships closely mirrors the spirit of Latin American culture. We both embrace the concept of familia as the heart of our societies. Another layer of this connection is our shared religious influence. The Philippines is predominantly Catholic, and many countries in Latin America share this faith too. The way we celebrate important religious holidays, from Easter to Christmas, is filled with vibrant traditions and customs reflecting our long-standing connections. Think of the Santo Niño and how similar it is to Spanish and Latino religious practices. Filipinos are classified as Asian due to their geographical location, but the Spanish colonial legacy has imparted significant Latin characteristics to their culture. Key aspects include religion. The Philippines is predominantly Roman Catholic, a direct result of Spanish influence, contrasting with neighboring Southeast Asian nations that have diverse religious practices such as Islam and Buddhism. Language. While Filipino languages are distinct and primarily Austronesian, many Filipinos possess Spanish surnames, and some vocabulary derived from Spanish. Cuisine. Filipino food often incorporates sweeter flavors compared to the spicier profiles found in other Southeast Asian cuisines, reflecting a westernized palate influenced by both Spanish and American culinary traditions. Racial dynamics. In the context of racial identity, particularly in the United States, Filipino Americans often navigate a complex landscape where they may be perceived as both Asian and Latino. This fluidity is explored in Anthony Ocampo's work, The Latinos of Asia, which discusses how Filipino Americans' identities can shift based on their social environments and interactions with other racial groups. For instance, they may identify more closely with Latino communities due to shared cultural traits, or with Asian communities based on their geographical origins. Makes us the Latinos of Asia. So, as we've seen today, the influences of Spanish colonization and the shared cultural exchanges have knit the Philippines and Latin America together in ways that are often underestimated. But it's not just history, it's a living connection we celebrate every day. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you found today's exploration interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more cultural dives, and share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you see the similarities between our cultures? See you next time, Gakaibigan. Stay curious.